from college in the U.S. last year and just completed his OPT. He was offered a position with the engineering firm where he completed his OPT, and they secured an H-1B visa for him. He knows that he needs to get a new visa in his passport, but does not want to travel back to France at this time. He would also like to get the visa before a ski trip he is taking to Chile in July. He does not want to miss any time skiing because he has to deal with visa issues. Can he take a quick trip to Montreal, Canada to get a visa? Let's see. Foreign nationals or third country nationals often prefer to travel to Canada or Mexico to apply for non-immigrant visas because of the obvious convenience. For those who are not familiar, a TCN for a consulate in Mexico is a person who is not a citizen of Mexico, but of a third country, like India or Australia. Applying for and getting a visa at a, quote, border post, those U.S. consulates in Mexico and Canada that are near the U.S. border, is more convenient for a national than having to travel back to their home country. It saves time and money. Sometimes a TCN is seeking a visa stamp for a new visa category, as in the change of status case, like Stefan. And other times, the trip is to obtain a new visa stamp to replace one that has expired in the passport. Who can be issued a visa at a border post? Foreign nationals who have never been, quote, out of status, end quote, in the U.S. and have not overstayed their I-94 are eligible to apply for a visa at a border post. In other words, if you have remained in the U.S. longer than your period of authorized stay that you were given by an immigration officer when you entered the U.S., you must apply for a visa in your home country. As of April 1, 2002, the border posts no longer accept visa applications from nationals of the 7 countries currently designated as state sponsors of terrorism. Additionally, none of the border posts will accept applications for e-visas from TCNs who are not resident in their consular districts. Let's look now at how to apply for a third country visa at a border post. To apply for a third country visa at a border post, you must make an appointment for an interview by telephone or by internet. After your appointment is scheduled, you will go online and fill out the new application form online, the DS-160, and an information sheet will be sent to you from the post where you will be applying. When seeking TCN processing, you should be aware that as a TCN, you may be more likely to encounter difficulties at the time of the interview. Consular officers at border posts will deny visas whenever they believe there are fraud indicators present or when they have a lack of knowledge of the local conditions and or familiarity with the documents in the TCN applicant's home country. This will prevent them from properly adjudicating the case. In such cases, the TCN will be advised to apply for a visa in their home country. This creates a problem for the TCN, the exclusion from automatic revalidation of the visa. In an attempt to enhance border security and ensure that only foreign nationals eligible to enter the U.S. are allowed to enter, effective back in April of 2002, foreign nationals who have applied for and been refused a visa while outside the U.S. are prohibited from returning to the U.S. even if they are in possession of a valid I-94. The previous regulation allowed foreign nationals whose visa had expired but whose I-94 remained valid to re-enter the U.S. without obtaining a new visa. This change in the regulations means that in the case where a TCN is denied a visa at a border post, that TCN must return to their home country to get a visa before they can re-enter the U.S. All right, time to check back in on Stefan. Stefan needs to obtain an H-1B visa. He changed his status in the U.S. from F-1 to H-1B, so he's looking for a new visa. However, he is from a relatively low-fraud country, and he will be applying for his visa at a post where French is the second language. His chances of success are relatively good, but he needs to be aware that the consular officer has complete discretion on whether to issue a visa to a TCN. If the consular officer denies his visa application, Stefan will have to travel from Canada back to France, incurring that extra time and expense to get a visa before he can return to the U.S. It is essential for foreign nationals to understand the risks that are now involved in applying for a U.S. visa in Canada or Mexico. If the visa application is approved, there's no problem. However, if the visa is denied, you cannot return to the U.S. until you have obtained a new visa in your home country. Generally, the most successful visa applications are those from individuals who are applying for a visa in a category for which they have been previously issued a visa. However, the risks have certainly increased in the recent past. If you have questions about filing for third country visa at a border post, contact Visa Pro Immigration Attorney. We will be happy to assist you.